How should a man approach a woman in a social setting?
He should be confident, funny, and not too aggressive.
How should a woman approach a man in a social setting?
She should be confident, relaxed, and flirty.
How should a man approach a woman in a social setting?
All right. So as a man, I would approach a female with confidence. A lot of guys think that they need to prepare something, have a nice pickup line or whatnot. But you know what? Just complimenting on their outfit or just stating something that maybe they're doing and just trying to start a casual conversation. It doesn't have to be about anything specific, just as long as you show interest in wanting to hold a conversation with this person, to see if you...
How should a woman approach a man in a social setting?
If a woman goes up and tries to have a conversation with a man, shows that she has some interest. If there's some reciprocation, if he continues the conversation for more than 2 to 5 minutes, I say 5 minutes, then obviously the guy's interested.
On a scale of 1 to 6, how likely are you to approach someone you find attractive? 1 being not likely and 6 being very likely.
I feel like I definitely would make that a 6. I would definitely approach someone that I find attractive. And especially if I find them attractive, I try to do it within the first 5 seconds, because usually it takes up to 5 seconds for someone to come up with an excuse and why not to approach someone. So it's better to do it before you mentally sabotage yourself. So,
what should a male do when trying to approach a female in a social setting?
I think a male should, first of all, smile, not be overwhelming, but give her some personal space if he approaches her. Probably extend out a hand for a handshake to introduce yourself, make good eye contact, and say something nice like "Hi, how are you?" or "Excuse me." Don't be rude. If you're gonna interrupt, say "Excuse me." Just try to be polite.
What should a female do when trying to approach a male in a social setting?
I think it should be the same way around. I think a female should probably approach with maybe a handshake, say hello, "Hi, how are you?" Same thing, probably not be overwhelming with the space, kind of just be mutual, hello, and smile, make good eye contact, be friendly.
Right. First question, how should a man approach a woman in a social setting?
Well, a man approaching a woman, they should approach a woman, a compliment would work nice, but usually just a conversation started. "Hi, how you doing?" Then kick the conversation off. That's how it should start.
How should a woman approach a man in a social setting?
A woman should approach a man kind of the same way, conversation starter, be very conversive, and a good sense of humor, would be a really good something to attract me. So yeah.
So how do you think a man should approach a woman in a social setting? Like if they're out at a bar or something like that.
First of all, I think that he has to be respectful. Okay, he can't have some stupid pickup lines. He needs to be a kind, respectful gentleman about the entire process. And he needs to be smooth. He has to have game. That's
okay. And then how do you think a woman should approach a man in a social setting?
I think she has to be outgoing and confident about herself.
Okay. I want to know, how do you guys think a man should approach a woman in a social setting?
Okay, so yeah, but my thing is first of all, it depends. I guess you shouldn't say this with everybody trying to be politically right nowadays, but if I see how you're dressed, my opinion is gonna change. So if you're in a regular place wearing some slutty ass clothes,
yeah,
I'm gonna approach you like a slut.
So what does that mean? Can you explain?
I'm gonna say I won't give you the same respect I would give someone else.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be like a dog to you.
All right. So how do you think a woman should approach a man in a social setting, from your guys' opinion?
Most women don't.
Yeah, and they shouldn't.
Okay.
Would you buy a girl a
You think
drink?
they should?
No, a woman should just wait to be approached. I think women know how to kind of do some things to get a guy's attention. I think that's all they need to do.
So you don't think a woman should approach a
I
guy?
don't think a woman should
At all.
approach.
Okay.
Women that approach me, I know that they're easy, and I know it's just gonna be something to do.
Why can't it be someone that knows what they like? Because I know a lot of more women are confident than men.
That's a problem.
That's not at all.
It is.
Clyde, what do you think? What's your opinion?
I would like a woman to approach a guy.
You would?
Yeah.
But how do you think she should?
I think you should.
How do you think she should do it? Go about it?
But you know what? If she sees him dance, be like, yo, I see you dancing, I have nobody to dance with. Do you want to have this dance? You want to do something? Just be like,
Okay, so when you're trying to approach a female in a social setting, what would you do?
Oh my god. First thing, smile.
Okay.
That's the first thing that I do. I think so. Yeah, that's what I think. I have to be there to... Right now I think I smile. I always smile, so... And the question...
Are you likely to approach a female that you find attractive?
Yes.
Okay, so
not absolutely. If she's attractive, I need to like her. Sorry from English.
That's fine. What should a female do when trying to approach a male in a social setting? Example, like a bar, a grocery store, a park, or a party.
I think you should just approach them. If you feel like talking to them, you just go and say hi. The worst thing that they can do is say no. I think it's overrated for men to always have to approach women. I approach men.
So what do you say when you approach a man?
I just say, hi, my name is Sheila, and I wanted to introduce myself to you. What's your name? It's always a good start.
If you think a female is attractive, how likely are you to approach the female?
I have no problem to tell to a girl if I like her, and I have no filters in general. It was and is my problem, because sometimes the problem is that I can be really direct, and being direct you could be taken like a maniac, or just for someone thinks about you that you are really sincere. But I want to be okay with myself.
So what should a male do when trying to approach a female in a social setting?
He should be respectful and genuine and himself and nice.
Okay. What should a female do when trying to approach a male in a social setting?
She should be genuine, real herself.
What should a male do when trying to approach a female in a social setting?
Be himself, be comical.
Okay. And what should a female do when trying to approach a male in a social setting?
Open, honest. Cute would be good.
So what should a male do when trying to approach a female in a social setting?
I think be honest, be forthright, and try and be as funny as possible.
Okay. And now what should a female do when trying to approach a male in a social setting?
Any female that approaches a male in a social setting back when I dated was well received, and they didn't really have to do much, just show some interest.
All right. And on a scale of 1 to 6, 1 being not likely and 6 being very likely, how likely would you be to approach someone you found attractive?
I was really, really shy.
Okay.
And actually I was thinking just today when we were at a bar having lunch, how much easier it would have been if I could be as comfortable back then as I am today. So I wasn't real comfortable approaching people.
Okay. Thank you. What should a male do when trying to approach a female in a social setting?
Just be friendly, be nice, be interested.
Okay. And what should a female do when trying to approach a male in a social setting?
Be naked.
It's edited. When you're 65 would not be helpful. Be interesting, be funny, be humorous.